Gyms have been closing down everywhere, and customers are in trouble. And the reason why customers are in trouble is because they've been going to the same gym for years, and then all of a sudden, they're closing down. So it's leaving a lot of customers devastated with heartbreak. So in this video, we're about to show you what's been going on with these gyms and the reason why they're closing. Let's take a look.
Today is a very sad announcement. Intent Gym is officially closing for the final time. Long-time followers will remember all the things we got up to in here over the years, the different revisions of the gym, the different machines, the cool stuff Ryan has done. But the decision has been made to close the gym, and a lorry comes in a few days to start taking things. I remember 6 years ago or so, I got a follow on Instagram from a faceless account called Intent, where the bio was something along the lines of, if you've been followed, you've been invited. And the first time I rocked up here, there was like maybe 6 different machines, some adjustable dumbbells and a squat rack, and that was about it. The walls were white, there was no graffiti, barely any mirrors. And then I think the summer of that year and maybe the year after, there was maybe between 6 and 12 of us that would be here at like 6, 7 p.m. every night. It was some good times. I would love to know just how many machines have made their way through the doors in the 6 or so years the gym has been open. The various different tours of the gym that I've done, showing off the new stuff as and when it came. I always thank this gym for the fact that I got relatively strong, you know. In this gym, I'm small and weak compared to the majority of people that have ever stepped through the doors. And it forced me to catch up and train harder and, you know, raise the bar. I remember back in 2022, the gym was not a 24-hour gym at the time, but Ryan let me just come in at night to film all of my tutorials for my fitness programs and things like that. I remember little things like somewhere around here there's a dent in the floor because we were plate flip challenging to see what the biggest plate we could flip was. Good luck plate flipping one of these, by the way, as a 20. I remember when I stood here and introduced Ryan behind me as the guy that could lateral raise a 30-kilo dumbbell with minimal effort. I remember when this Smith machine was like there, or the Smith machine was like over there. I'll remember when every single one of us was somehow training legs at the same time and we'd all be sat on a different machine over in this corner. I'll remember when we had all the Nautilus stuff, and Nautilus is relatively lighter compared to a lot of brands, and we'd just see how many plates we could gym pin on things. I remember when there was a load of dumbbells, but there wasn't anywhere to put the dumbbells, so the majority of them were just on the floor. I remember the days before this whole section existed because Ryan had to take a wall down to make it work. It's sad to think that I'll never train in this gym again. You never want to see small businesses shut down, you never want to see less options, even if the majority of the time I do train at a pure gym now to be with friends. Ryan's even letting me have some of the grip strength and forearm stuff toys. But yeah, a few years ago we had a lot of videos that absolutely blew up, and I think Ryan went from like 0 to 50,000 followers on here pretty rapidly. That was before Ryan was an IFBB pro. He's an IFBB pro now. And I think a lot of people will miss this gym. Even if every summer we'd all absolutely melt because the gym's never had air conditioning and this is a very, very warm room. Even if every winter we'd all freeze because the gym's freezing. Over the last few weeks, I've made a point of trying to bring as many of my different friends from Pure Gym here as...
Your girl got an email last night while I was taking a nice, relaxing Epsom salt bath that my current gym has closed. Yeah, that yesterday was the last day they were open. No notice, no warning, just an email saying, hi, tomorrow we will be permanently closed. Corey and I have like 10 to 15 days left down here in Florida. What do you mean my gym is closed? So we've got to find a new gym. So I looked up gyms near me. I found one. And we're going to go tour it today and see what we think. So let's go. Fingers crossed. OMG. How did I not discover this gym sooner? Y'all, it has everything I freaking need and have needed. And I wish I'd been coming here sooner. Because what do you mean I could have been training for HERES here? It has everything. Everything. I'm speechless. I'm so pumped. That was truly one of those moments where it's like last night I was so stressed out, like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? My life revolves around the gym because I'm an online fitness coach and I'm training for HYROX. And that's one of those things you just pray for patience and like, oh, peace of mind. It's okay. It's not a big deal. Yeah, you're right. It wasn't a big deal because I found this gym and it's even better. That's why you're patient, and that's why you pray about it and everything works out. Oh my gosh. I'm just so excited. I'm so excited to come work out here. I'm supposed to have an active recovery day, but I literally want to go work out. I'm not, but I want to. So I'm pumped. I'm pumped.
It's the last day I'll ever be at my gym. It's closing permanently. What is this? Take it away. Really scheduled win. I am genuinely very upset about this because it's really my third space, and I'm sure it is for a lot of people here. On my last day, I'm going to say bye to all my favorite equipment. I would say people, but I don't think they're here. It's pretty empty. Goodbye rocking chair that always hurts my back. Goodbye to this thing that people always sat on their phones forever on. Good riddance to you, and apparently everybody feels the same. It was a love-hate relationship, but at the end of the day, I loved you and just hated the men that could see my butt. This was always the machine I started on. I will miss you the most. Love, love, love. I will miss you so much. Hated this machine, but I did love the results. This machine did give me a little arm muscle. Goodbye, dangle thing. I never used you right. Goodbye, machine I was too scared to use in public. Honestly, I never used any of this, so. Goodbye, my TikTok watching buddy. I've been going to LA Fitness for over 4 years and only $25 a month, so I do need a new recommendation in the Scottsdale area if you have one. RIP LA Fitness. Also, if you went to this LA Fitness, just know I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss you. And we're gonna find a new place.
I think it's safe to say that the whole gym community or fitness era is coming to an end, because now you see all these fitness creators talking about there's more to life than just the gym. Even though the past 4 years, that's all they've been preaching is you should be in the gym this, gym that. And now it's the complete opposite.
I have been going to the same girls only gym for the last 3 years, and they have been closed down, and I didn't want to believe it, and I had to pull up here to find out for myself. I'll insert the footage, but yeah, they're closed. I'm hoping I can get my money back or something, because my membership also recently randomly went up without any type of notification. They just started charging me like $10 more on top of what my old membership used to be. Paid for this month, and now this fucking gym is closed.
This is crazy. So I've been coming to this gym for 3 years at least, and I literally thought it was a rumor that they got shut down, so I had to come see it for myself.
Hey, I'm Evan. I'm a business owner in Santa Monica, California, and gyms are dying, and I want to tell you why. Last month, I made a video on how much more expensive it is to acquire a client in Santa Monica than it is in other neighborhoods in Mar Vista. And for the month of April, I've come with receipts. Check it out. I've been doing digital marketing for over 7 years, and this is how I track my metrics. It's pretty detailed, but I'm going to show you the most important things. Last month, we spent $13,452 on digital advertising, primarily on Meta. $705 were on our Mar Vista location, and $12,172 were in our Santa Monica location. In Mar Vista, we acquired 18 new clients. In Santa Monica, we acquired 29 new clients, which means on average, it costs us $14.63 to acquire a new client in Mar Vista and $265.74 to acquire a new client in Santa Monica, which means it's 18 times more expensive to acquire a client in this gym than it is in the gym less than 5 miles away from here. In my last video, a lot of you asked what we charge for semi-private personal training. $62.50 an hour or $499 a month minimum. That's for 8 sessions a month. It's double what you would spend at a group fitness studio, but it's probably half or even less than half of what you'd spend on a one-on-one personal trainer. Why am I telling you this? Because I am good at digital advertising. I am annoying when following up with leads. I follow up relentlessly, and I'm also really good at sales. And so if I wasn't good at advertising, nurturing people, or at selling people, my close rate would be lower, my costs would be higher, and my gym would be shut down. And that is most boutique fitness studios. And I'm not bragging about this. I just recognize how fortunate I am to have developed these skills, and most gyms don't have that luxury. And so I'm not asking you in any way, shape, or form to come see me. What we do is awesome, but if you're in Santa Monica, support local. Go in, introduce yourself. Be gentle with the owner or the person behind the desk or the coaches that are just trying to make the world and the city a better place, because most gym owners don't have a team that is as aggressive on marketing or on lead nurture or on sales as I am. And so even if you don't come see me, there are 8 other gyms in this area in downtown Santa Monica, and I've made a video talking about all of them. And I hope that you continue to support your local businesses, find a great community that's the right fit for you, and see great results while you're doing it. Anyway, thanks for your time.
So the gym industry is officially over. And the reason why the gym industry is officially over is because most gyms don't have the budget to market and promote. They want you to just show up at the gym. And a lot of people aren't going to just show up at the gym because the cost of living is just expensive. And then gyms are just going up on memberships. As you can see, they'll just go up on a membership out of nowhere, even when they're not getting enough customers. And that's crazy because if you're not getting enough customers, you're just going to go up and then you can just close the gym permanently out of nowhere, leaving members left with no answer, no closure of what's really going on. But that's the reason why gyms just can't stay afloat. And I know it's a lot of people who do go to gyms, but I bet you it's a lot of people who don't go to gyms than people who do go to gyms. Because exercising, working out, is really hard work. It's like a job. You got to get up, you got to be dedicated each and every day to go to the gym. And a lot of people just lose motivation. Some people go to the gym, get memberships, don't even use it because it's tough out here. And the last thing you could be thinking about is going to a gym when you work each and every day. The only way you'll be able to go to the gym when you work, unless you really enjoy doing it and you love doing it. Now, you have some people in this world that's dedicated to going to the gym. I have friends like that. They'll work a job, but they so dedicated to the gym, if that job comes in between that gym, they'll quit their job and find another job because it's cutting into their gym time. So they don't do no overtime because it will affect their gym time. Those people are dedicated, but it's a lot of people in this world that's not dedicated. But for the people that's dedicated and pay a membership, you owe them an explanation because that's just crazy just to all of a sudden just close out of nowhere. And you're not giving nobody an explanation because that's why I had to go out and find an explanation from a gym's perspective because it's just getting tough out here each and everywhere you go. And then you have to go to another gym and then to another gym until you find a gym that you're really comfortable with because these gyms are hard to come by. And I didn't know that. I thought all the gyms was the same, but I guess it's not. It's basically how the gym is set up, the aura, the people. Some people go there to meet friends or whatever. So that's why a lot of gym members are devastated because of this. They don't know what to do. Some of them are feeling like their life is over. Some of them are living with regrets. They're saying that they wish they would have recorded and got gym content so they can show that they've been in the gym. And they didn't even do it. And they taking it as a lesson learned. But to each his own. So that's my take on this situation. Let me know how y'all feel about this. Do y'all go to the gym or y'all don't go to the gym? Leave it in the comments. And I'm going to see y'all on the next one. Peace.